Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today I have a message of alignment with you. Today we'll be talking about 4 important rules that will help you to stop wasting your energy so you can rather invest it into something that is important to you, something that is feeding the seeds you want to see them grow, right? So 4 rules that will help you to stay in alignment with your path, with yourself, with your life's mission, or however you want to call that process of evolution. Are you ready for that? Before we start, I want to read to you a quick message, something I write down every single day for you, and I post it on my Instagram page, AttractPassion. You can go there and check it out, give me a follow. And you can write me a message if you have anything to share. Today's message goes like that. A major energy shift just happened for you. You're about to experience an unexpected miracle. From now on, everything is working in your favor. You deserve all these blessings. If this resonates with you, if you feel like that, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, because it helps the algorithms to push this video to more people who need to hear it. So, a major energy shift just happened for you. Do you feel that? Because I feel like the whole planet is shifting. I feel like something new is arising. And the best way to explain this present energy to me is to see it as like the pillars of the old self would be slowly melting down. And this is kind of unfamiliar process because we are not used to letting go of something, right? We like to hold on to things. But the magic happens when we learn to trust the process. We learn to surrender to what's happening. We say yes to transformation. Whatever kind of transformation is appearing, we can't fully understand it because it's unfamiliar. But we feel like something new is emerging within us. You might feel like there was an emotional wound within you that was constantly causing you to maybe to please others, or to behave in unauthentic ways. But recently you've noticed that wound. You've noticed that that is the reason you are behaving that way. And if you've noticed that, you can't just go back into the old ways of living, right? You're wondering like, in what kind of version of myself I am evolving right now? Right? And who would I be if those wounds would already be healed? And those are so powerful questions because we ask ourselves, who would I be? Right? Who would I be without those wounds? Would I behave differently? Would I express myself differently? Would I be more patient? Would I be more honest? Would I be more authentic? And what that version of myself look like? Because as soon as we start wondering that, we already know and trust that there is that kind of a version of us already present, and we're about to become it with consistent practice, right? And that is happening to you right now. A major energy shift just happened for you. You're about to experience unexpected miracle, so open yourself for it. My friend, let's talk about 4 rules to help you to stay in alignment and let things be. Let things be. Whatever you can't control, let it just be. The first rule that will help you to stop wasting your precious energy is to let people be who and how they are. When they don't meet your expectations, let them be. Let them be. Despite how open and loving you attempt to be, people can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves. Isn't that so? Think about it. Despite how open and loving you are, or you attempt to be, People can only meet you as deeply as they've made themselves. And then you become a bit stressed out, like why they don't notice your worth, or why they don't understand what you're trying to say to them. Well, just let them be how they are, who they are. It's not your job to change them. You will stop wasting your energy when you will let people be. Eventually you will attract into your life people who are on your level. But if you may say that around you right now there's no such kind of people, like you may feel like no one around you understands you, let them just be. Don't judge them, don't try to change them, let them just be. You will feel so much lighter when you will stop trying to change them. Stop thinking negatively about them, because they are where they are, right? It's not your fault that they are where they are, and you can't do anything about it. So if you can't do anything about it, then the best thing you can do is to focus on something else, right? Focus on something that can inspire you. Because there are only two states of being we are in, and we can't be in both of them. One is the state of reacting, and the other one is the state of creating, right? And we're about to go from reactor to creator. So let people be and focus on something else. Focus on something that inspires you. If you're not surrounded with people who inspire you, find people who will inspire you. If you can't find anyone, find books that will inspire you. Find information that will inspire you, that will help you to grow, that will help you to heal. So when you can't find anyone right at this moment, maybe in your environment, to look up for, find books, find information, find something that will help you to grow. And eventually, you will meet the right people. You will meet your kind of people. They will come to you. But maybe right now you're in a phase where you just need to deal with that. You need to learn to accept people as they are. And that is a great lesson. Learn to accept them as they are. Stop judging them. Stop comparing yourself with them. That is a huge lesson. The second rule, let things be how they are. Let things be how they are. No matter how hard you try to control things, you can't change what is happening right now. But make sure that you change your attitude about your future. This one is so important because when things are not going our way, when we feel like things are not going our way, how often you feel like that? Like you have certain expectations and then things happen completely in another way, and then you try to control it. But you can't control what is present because it's already created, so you're reacting to what's present, right? And you can get back into a state of creating, and you focus on what will you create that will make better results for the future. Because what you're perceiving right now may be a product of your past behaviors. But what will you do today will create results that you will experience in the future, right? And whatever you will experience will be a byproduct of what you do today. So make sure that you stop trying to control what already exists, but change your attitude about your future. Know that what is happening right now doesn't need to set standards for how your life will be. You can raise your standards, you can change your approach, you can change your perception, you can uplift or upgrade your belief system. You can raise your hope and faith, of course. You can trust, right? You can build the trust, and with some brave actions and great plan, you will start walking into a completely new direction. And that's something you can do today. That's something you can start doing right now. You can actually identify what kind of life you want to live and visualize it and see if you can feel it. Feel as it is already present, right? Feel as it's already real. Tap into the energy of it, because anything you want is already real. You just need to experience it. And to experience it, you need to start walking towards it. And to start walking towards it, you need to take some new action, right? You need to start walking into a new direction. And that's something that requires a choice, right? You need to choose. We're always choosing. So make sure that you're choosing consciously in what kind of direction you're moving yourself. The third rule that will help you to let things be and stop wasting your energy: let emotions be felt, not suppressed or changed. And this one is so powerful, so powerful. Your body will tell you your needs and your own misunderstandings if you allow yourself to listen to it. That's why they say feeling is healing. Have you heard that? Feeling is healing. What it means? It means that when something is bothering you, or you feel a sort of a tension within your body, like there's some sadness and you don't know why you feel like that. Maybe because your parents felt like that most of the time. And those are the feelings we're practicing most of the time, right? That's something we feel most of the time, and we don't know how to let go of it. We can't let go of it until we release it. And we can only release it if we stop ignoring it. And we can only stop ignoring it if we listen to it, if we pay attention to it. Imagine an angry dog somewhere in the corner, constantly barking. More you're ignoring that dog, angrier it will become, right? Until at some point it will do something maybe harmful. That's how your body feels when you're ignoring it. And we have so many great ways to ignore our bodies, like distraction with social media, distraction with food, distraction with movies, distraction with anything. So we are willing to do everything else but listening to what our emotions have to say, right? So let emotions be felt, not suppressed or changed. So what it means practically? It means that you take a time in a day, you sit down in quietness, and you just pay attention to how your body feels like. In what part of your body you feel something that is unpleasant. And then you observe that part of your body. You may notice the shape of that sensation, maybe the color of that sensation, maybe the edges or the corners of that shape, of that sensation. Be creative with that, notice it. And then try to imagine like you would slowly and gently take that shape out of your body and put it in front of you. How it looks like, how it feels like. And then you can imagine like giving it or sending it to the source, like a source of light comes and takes that kind of a sensation from you, from in front of you. And then you can imagine that this source of light fills that empty space from your body that was filled with that certain tension. It's a practice you can do. And if you do it every single day, eventually you will notice that this tension is slowly melting down and you've released something that was harmful for you, painful and unpleasant, and you've did something truly great. You see, you haven't changed your emotions. You've released stored emotional energy. So your emotional expression naturally changed into a lighter one. Your energy just went a bit higher into its more natural state. And that's something you did intentionally and consciously. That's how powerful you are. You can use your imagination to do that kind of an inner work. So be creative with that. That's what it means. Feeling is healing. The fourth rule to let things be is to allow your future to unfold. Don't control the outcome, but rather feed the seeds of the wanting fruits with intentional effort and energy. Make plan and feel as your wish is being fulfilled. This is something we want to practice, right? This is like a quantum creation, or however we want to call it, doesn't matter. When we notice that all possible realities already exist, they all exist already, but we experience the one that is the most familiar to us. But what's the most familiar to us is what we are practicing most of the time, what we are experiencing most of the time. But we can train ourselves to tap into the energy of different reality. How can we do it? Well, if you ask yourself what would be your, let's say, a perfect life, like what kind of relationships you would like to experience in your life, or what kind of material manifestations would you like to experience in your life so your life would be more fulfilling, so you would easily serve your purpose. And when you have that image of that kind of a lifestyle, ask yourself, how would it feel if it would be already real? Something I've mentioned before. What happens, we start tapping into the energy of that potential reality. And if we do it consistently, what happens, and you've most probably experienced that before, when you start practicing feeling as your wish is being fulfilled, also something that Neville Goddard was teaching, when we practice that consistently, tapping into the energy of that other potential reality, we start meeting synchronicities. We come across information, across certain signs that remind us that we are doing the right work. Sometimes unexpected miracles and interesting events find us that we can't explain how it happened. But we just know it came from divine, right? It came from that higher order that is helping us to align ourselves with the life we want to live, so we can allow things to unfold. So let your future unfold. Stop controlling when things will happen or how things will happen. Make sure that you feed that wanting lifestyle with your energy. Make sure that you're walking towards it. Make sure that you have clarity around what you want. And if you may saying, I don't know what I want, ask yourself what kind of people you admire. Why you admire this kind of people. What is so interesting about these people? And you will notice maybe you want to live your life in a similar way. Or maybe there's just something they have that you admire about them, or something about their lifestyle, and you want to maybe practice a bit of that, or you want to feel more adventure in your life. Whatever it is, think about it, and then you need to know how it would feel if it would be already present. Use your imagination, the power of your imagination. You can imagine anything, and if you learn to feel it, eventually you will experience it. And it will surprise you in such an unexpected way that you will be so amazed, you will be in awe with it. So my friend, I hope you found something valuable in today's 4 rules that will help you to let things be and align yourself with the life you want to live, because you deserve that. You deserve all those miracles. So my friend, I hope you found something valuable today. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and power. I hope you've enjoyed in today's artwork. If it inspired you and you would like to get a piece of it, go and check out our Etsy shop, I Draw My Passion, where you can find all of my art prints of my art, stickers, guided meditations. Go there and check it out. And till next time, one love.